Well, this will be a test for all these athletes. High caliber, as we said, so many finalists from Tokyo. Let's keep an eye on the sky blue of Shaunae Miller-Uibo, and already she is eaten into Stephanie Ann McPherson down the back straight. Remember, this is into pretty much a headwind down the back straight, also going well. Nice and smooth is Paulino on the inside of Miller-Uibo. Miller-Uibo with a little bit more work to do. Now the wind is going to start to take effect even more. Between 200 and 100 to go, and this is going to be the real test. We've got a bunch of 5 athletes. Who's going to come off the bend as they then start to enjoy something of a tailwind? And it's Paulino has stolen a march here. Could we see an upset? Miller-Uibo having to work very hard indeed. She won by almost a second in Tokyo. Paulino starting to rock and roll a little bit, but she looks to have got enough here. Paulino is going to take this. Miller-Uibo running out of gas, run out of it into 3rd place by McPherson. Now, what a shock that is. Cleanly away, and the crowd instantly getting behind Shaunae Miller-Uibo, who's already eaten into the ground of Kaczmarek on her right, picking off the athletes. Has done a really smart and very aggressive 100 metres. Is this perhaps one of the models that she was talking about? Also going well, Kilbashinska up on the shoulder of Cofil. But it's Miller-Uibo with just over 200 metres to go, who's going to come through in the latter stages with a clear lead. Lieke Klaver also going well from the Netherlands on the outside. But it's Miller-Uibo now starting to turn on the gas. This elegant 6-foot-tall Bahamian has a little look to the right just to see. She's got clear daylight, and she's stretching away, stretching the stride out. Kilbashinska is winning the Battle of the Poles in 2nd place, and Miller-Uibo now just shutting down. The time doesn't matter really. 50:10 for the record is the winning time, but goodness me, she shut down with 20 metres to spare. The race was won in the early stages. Is that, I wonder, one of the race models she was talking about so candidly in the press conference? Go out hard. She could win, of course, with so many different formulations in so many different ways, but that was a very aggressive opening 100, and the job was done with 200 to go. 50:10, and Miller-Uibo gets her first win of the season.
Well, it was easier than the winning margin would suggest, wasn't it? She virtually walked across the finish line, striding down here, looking up at the big screen, everything in control. This looks like a training session almost as she covers those last 20 or 30 metres. Little glance around there to see what was going on. The best running was going on in the 2 lanes outside her, Kaczmarek in 5 and Kilbashinska in 6, but there was never any real threat. 50.10 to Kaczmarek's 50.24. Very, very impressive indeed, Chris, and she could have gone, without any doubt, a long way under 50 seconds thus there. I'm sure she will be delighted with that. It would have easily been a season's best if she just pushed the last 50.
Long pause before calling these athletes to their mark, but they're off now. Fast start from Cofil on the outside. She's not got anybody else to pace her to judge her pace off, and she's gone tearing down the back straight. Cofil at the moment's got the lead. Kilbashinska looks like she's trying to go with Bol, who's closing up on the athletes inside of her as well. Stephanie Ann McPherson has had a bit of a slow start. The stagger will start to unwind. You see Candice McLeod has moved up alongside Cofil. Sveti Ercetic just getting left a little bit there in lane 8. But as the stagger unwinds, it's Femke Bol. She's got no hurdles to contend with on this home straight. She can run free, she can run hard, but she's got some 400-metre specialists piling up behind her. Kaczmarek, the local woman, doing everything she can to take a victory in front of the home crowd. But Femke Bol is going to hold on. 49.75, meeting record. Femke Bol officially goes underneath 50 seconds. She's done it in a relay, but here she has done it in an individual open 400. Hats off to Femke Bol. What a well-judged, well-paced race. She looked like she was going to come under pressure. And that roar from Natalia Kaczmarek, new personal best. She's gone underneath 50 seconds as well.
Wow, what a race. What a race. Congratulations to Femke Bol. There's some real 400 flat talent in that race, and the hurdler came through. It's a national record to boot. Worth mentioning that the personal best before today, difference between Femke Bol on the flat and over hurdles is only a second and a half. And goodness me, didn't she come under some pressure here, Hannah, in the latter, 30 metres or so? At this stage, Kaczmarek has got a lot of work to do, but she was coming back at her again and again, and another 5 metres to this race. I think Kaczmarek would have won it, but Bol just about hung on. You can see, almost feel the lactic kicking in there. Just had enough to get through on the lead. Brilliant, brilliant performance, and well done also to Natalia Kaczmarek. That was a really thrilling finish.
Nice drive out from Miller-Uibo, although Williams has started pretty quickly, but Miller-Uibo already taken 2 or 3 metres out of Williams and has really attacked this first 200 metres, so maybe she is heading for a time here tonight. She's just left Cofil completely in lane 3, Bromfield trying to get going for Jamaica, but look at this from Miller-Uibo, has gone incredibly quick through that first 200 metres. Williams will come back, she's chasing McLeod outside her, McPherson nowhere tonight, but it's all about Miller-Uibo. Bromfield trying to come through in lane 2 as well, but Miller-Uibo, that's good 7, 8 metres ahead and continues to go way down the home straight. Miller-Uibo is charging here. This is going to be a pretty quick run. McLeod coming back into second place, but Miller-Uibo just ties up a little bit. 49.28. That was heading for sub-49, literally until the last 15 metres or so, and that long stride of hers just shortened a little bit as the fatigue set in and the lactic set in. But she won the race through the first 200 metres, went out so quick, maintained around the top bend, strong coming home. Just that last 15 metres when it was just really getting her deciding how quick she could get. McLeod, as I said, starting to come to the right sort of form, just a little bit too late in second there.
Well, she really attacked this, didn't she, Miller-Uibo? She was going for it. She sharpened with a 200 earlier in the week. Miller-Uibo here, though, just cannot hold it together. You said quite rightly, Steve. It was on Saturday in short sub. She was beaten over 200 in 22.35. I think maybe a little tired after the World Championships. Her winning time there, 49.11, is the quickest in the world this year. And she was very close to it here tonight. And she'll be a little bit disappointed with that. She won by a comfortable margin, but she was going for a quick time. And you can see there, some athletes getting tired now. No big surprise in that.
Clean start this time. Klaver, as expected, has gone really quick and hard, is trying to chase down Shaunae, but Paulino has gone really quick. The world silver medalist out in lane 6, hard through this first 200 metres. Jodie Williams has started quickly right on the inside as well, but it's Paulino's past Candice McLeod, who will come back round the top bend, and so is Williams and Lika Klaver, a long way back at the moment. It's all about Paulino, but here comes the Commonwealth Games champion just 2 metres down. As they come into the home straight, it's now 1, and then almost on terms with each other here. Paulino will be strong, and Williams is going well, but Paulino's struggling to hang on to this, and Cofil is finishing quickly as well, but Paulino's just got enough to hold off Williams. Under 50 seconds, 59.87. Well, she set her stall out really early there. Williams was chasing all the way, and you just got the feeling about 50 metres out that Williams might have enough, but Paulino is strong, and although she was rocking and rolling a little bit, she was able to hold off the Commonwealth champion, and both of them under 50 seconds on a, well, it's just getting a bit breezy. I think down the back straight the wind just picked up a little bit for that race.
It did, but what strength and determination from Paulino. She will have felt Williams coming up on her shoulder down the back straight. It looks as though the momentum was with the Barbadian, but a really good athlete can just find something else, and it was the strength endurance that pulled her through. And 49.87, that's a really good time, and Cofil, you mentioned there, finishing quickly as well, is rewarded with a lifetime best in 50.13.
Set.
Now Klaver, second from top in lane 7, already making up ground on Candice McLeod. In fact, she's up alongside her after 100 metres. She's gone out pretty hard. Mind you, so have the athletes inside her. I think Sada Williams going really well, their centre of picture in lane 4. Sada Williams probably leading at the moment, the Barbadian. She's gradually moving up onto the shoulder of Cynthia Bolingo. Outside them, but Gilbersinsko is struggling to go with this sort of pace, but Sada Williams is pouring it on here. The meeting record, remember, 48.83. I don't think that's going to be under threat. Mary Marat in lane 3 has got an awful lot of work to do at the moment. She's back in last place, into the straight then in lane 4. Sada Williams, the Commonwealth champion, the World Championship bronze medalist, but look at Cofil of the Dominican Republic. What a finish from her over the last 50 or 60. She's going to take this one by a couple of metres. Williams hangs on for second. Bolingo of Belgium, fabulous run from her. That brought the crowd to their feet down the home straight. She takes third place. But Cofil, what a finish from her. She was third in Lausanne and a season's best of 50.13, and she runs a personal best there, does Cofil. And it is indeed, for the Dominican Republic athlete, her first ever time under 50 seconds, a personal best of 49.80. Williams 50.15, another solid run from her. Bolingo, a national record for the Belgian. What a night they're having. She was in lane 5, she finishes in third place. Marat, a national record for the Kenyan in lane 4. This is such a quick track. Brilliant running from Marat, who was way down the field with about 150 to go.
Wonderful, wonderful race, and what a finish from Cofil. I've been enjoying watching her compete all season. 50.13, her previous best until this evening. Still only 21 years old. Look at her, third from right of picture there in the black. Still with lots of work to do. At this stage, it's Williams, who's having a fine season herself, who's in control. Then she hits the proverbial treacle, starts going backwards. Bolingo coming back at her all the time. In the meantime, Cofil doing brilliantly. And that is enough to seal her place in Zurich next week. No wonder she's celebrating, double celebration. A lifetime best, under 50 seconds for the first time, and she competes in Zurich next week in the finals.